Walker, and this is For the Health of It. Joining us today, we're very excited to have Laureen Campana here, so tea with Laureen. And also joining us is Grant Wells, student here at Columbia College.
Yeah. Hey everyone. Thanks for having me here, April.
Great. Can you tell me just a little bit about your background when it comes
Sure.
to teas?
Besides being the college nurse and the coordinator of health services here, I also studied at the Sierra Institute of Herbal Studies. I took their beginning and advanced class, which was about 1.5 years of studying herbs. And so I learned a lot about their benefits for us, and there are a lot of benefits. What we have today is a group of herbs called nervines. And they're herbs that support our nervous system, which helps us deal with stress and anxiety, which as a student, you might have a little bit of, or as a human being. So there are categories, 4 categories of nervines that we look at in the herb world, and each of these support our nervous system in a different way. The first category are called tonics, and tonic is a concept that is not used frequently, or if at all, in Western medicine, but it's used quite extensively in traditional Chinese medicine and Indian Ayurvedic medicine. And what a tonic does is it supports the system that it's most aligned with, and it helps strengthen it, nourish it, give it the micronutrients that it needs, because the idea is if you have everything you need for that system to work, it knows what to do to take care of you. So the teas that I brought, I'll show you here. The tonic tea, oats, an oat straw. These are oat tops. They call them milky oat tops, full of those good micronutrients and macronutrients, magnesium, calcium, B vitamins, and protein. This is the oat straw that is the leafy part of the oat stalk, and this also has lots of good nerve tonic ingredients in it. We have the nerve tonics and sedatives. It's a combined category. Skullcap, it's from the mint family, and it adds a nice taste and mild sedative quality to our tea. It's a real pretty little plant. And then lemon balm. Lemon balm fits in with both the tonic and the sedative category of our teas. Another mint family. Spearmint is a stimulant category. Mild, gives us a little brightening to our nervous system and to the taste of our tea. Really, that smells good. Spearmint. And the last is the demulcent category, which gives us that nice soothing mucilaginous gel-like quality to our tea that will help soothe our nervous system. This is the root from the marshmallow plant. Yes, there is a marshmallow plant. It has nothing to do with the confections you buy in the store, but it was the original use of a candy that was made a long time ago from this root, but it's going to be in our nervine tea. I brought some other examples of herbs that we're not going to use in our tea. Valerian is a well-known sedative. It's probably one of the stronger sedatives. Very strong, musty taste. It's not always easy to take in a tea. And in about 15% of people, it has the opposite effect of giving them a little wiry feel. So something you could try, but do notice how it works in you and know the taste is going to be noticeable. Gotu kola is an Indian herb that is a stimulant, mild, but it gives you that perkiness in your tea. Spearmint we have in our tea. And California poppy is not the same as the other strongly sleepy poppies that are grown other places in the world. We use the leaf. It's very mildly sedating, and that could be something in your tea. So we're going to put a little bit of this together. We're going to make some tea. Now, one other caveat about herbs is they don't act quickly. Tonics, like exercise, as long as you want them to work for you, you keep exercising. When you don't want the benefits of running for your muscles, you stop running. You want to take these over time. If you had a cup of this tea once a day for the whole semester, you will find subtle changes in your ability to deal with stress and anxiety. So this is something that you do over time. Okay, so let's make some tea. One of the first things I'm going to do is a little bit of instruction. Most teas are brewed in hot water, and we're going to use hot water. But the demulcent needs a cold water infusion. So we're going to add some cold water to this marshmallow root. I'll let you do that, Grant. We're going to let that sit for a minute while we put together our other. So I'm going to let you put this tea together, Grant.
All right.
What I have is a teapot with an infuser, so we can put the loose tea in here, brew it up, and we'll drink it. So what I want you to do is we're going to let that set for a minute.
Okay.
Put a couple teaspoons of each of these in our little pot.
Okay.
And while he does that, I'm going to tell you another thing. You can make your tea in these little tea bags. You can buy them at any health food store. And I don't know if I can say, but I'll just say we have a local herb shop that I would recommend you take a look at. And I'll leave it nameless, but these herbs are very inexpensive. An ounce of herbs is about $1, and an ounce would be probably a full cup worth. Right, you got a little bit of everything in there?
Yeah, I got a little bit of everything.
All right, so now we'll get our hot water, and then we can actually start with the cold water. This is infused enough, and you probably can't see, but this gets a little egg whitey texture to the water. So why don't you go ahead and pour that in there, and then we'll add our hot to it. Okay, go ahead and fill it up with hot for the rest.
Okay.
Usually let the tea steep for about 5 minutes, up to 20 minutes or an hour, however long or strong you want it. Now pour us some tea, Grant.
And yourself.
Oh, okay, sure. Let's see. Okay. Wow, I've never even poured tea before. Okay. Okay. There you go. Wow, this looks really good.
Thank you. Oh, it smells wonderful.
We have to have a cup for Chris, too.
All right.
So, to your health.
To your health.
To your health. Delicious.
That's good.
Wow.
It's nice and it's warming in the hands too on a
Yeah,
cool day.
that too. That too.
Very nice, mild taste. I almost feel like this stress like melt away already.
Good.
I think there's something to the process of sitting down long enough to have a cup of tea.
There is. Yeah, it takes a little bit of mindfulness to make a cup of tea. I always say the British had the right idea. In any crisis, the first thing they did was make a cup of tea.